together. We change the world.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Theo here with a guide to Ultimecia's infinite combo with Quina. What you're currently watching on screen is the combo in action. Ultimecia will cast her EX Apocalypse and get consecutive turns with free skills. Cast 2 skills and EX is full again. This will go on forever until the battle is won. This cheese is a viable setup for clearing content while still completing all mission requirements because Ultimecia does not tick up turn count with her EX and consecutive turns. There are 3 basic components to this combo. First is Ultimecia with her max ES plus weapon. LD and BT are not needed. Even her 15 and 35 CP weapons are optional. Second is Selphie with her EX plus weapon upgraded to at least level 1 out of 3 limit break. LD is also not needed, her base call is enough. The final component is Quina with the EX plus weapon upgraded to at least 2 out of 3 limit break, but you might as well just max the EX. These alone are enough to get the infinite combo going, but without Quina BT plus, damage is going to be very low and it's going to take forever to win. So having their BT plus is mandatory for realistic damage output and for bypassing HP damage reductions. Next up is Ultimecia's abilities. We only want 3 things equipped: Selphie base call, her EX Apocalypse, and 1 base skill depending on the fight. For single target fight, pick Protean Swords. For AoE, pick Hell's Judgment. If you have her LD, then you can equip it, but unequip her BT or BT finisher. It can mess up auto plus and we don't really need the turn delay. Ultima weapon, blue armor and force enhancements are completely optional for Ultimecia, but having them can reduce total runtime because they increase her HP damage limit. Combo execution is very simple. Have Quina's BT plus effect active, use Selphie's base call and then activate auto plus. The game will always use EX when it's up and use skills when it's not. Now for some finishing touches. We have 1 party slot and 2 call slots left unused. We fill this with characters and calls that can handle boss mechanics. Always prioritize defense before offense when setting up. For example, for Quina's own Shinryu fight, there is only 1 mechanic we need to worry about, the damage from the boss force ability. This will only trigger once during our combo, so we can fill our call slot with something like Raijin, Reno or Warrior of Light LD call and we are good to go. Once defense is taken care of, we can then add damage. We have many Octane units that can synergize well with this infinite combo. Kane, Core, Cisne, Young, Garnet and many others. Pick the one you have that is fully invested in blue armor and Ultima weapon just to speed things up. The team you are seeing on screen right now took about 28 minutes to complete the fight. Another example is Hell House Shinryu. Hell House is loaded with mechanics and it has a phase change. This fight limits our defensive options. Raijin LD call is not enough because the debuff disappears when Hell House transitions into phase 2. Warrior of Light LD call is also a bad option because it will just straight up shred our shields. Evasion is unfortunately also not an option because the upgraded attacks have guaranteed hits. This leaves us with buff or aura based HP damage reduction. The simplest option would be Ares golden buff from her BT effect. But for this example, I'm using Beatrix. With Holy Knight Safeguard active, the party will be protected from HP damage. Now all we need is something to mitigate their brave damage so Ultimecia won't get broken and mess up the combo. For this, I equip Ursula's LD call on Quina. With this setup, the team can survive every single threshold attacks, but it took about 53 minutes to win the fight. So make sure to always check the fight mechanics to know what calls and characters you can bring. There you have it, Quina Ultimecia Infinite Combo. I'll close the guide with some pros and cons. Starting with the cons, this cheese takes a long time to finish a fight, and it will only take longer as enemy health grows. This strat also doesn't work if the fight has a delay mechanic. Some fight like Hell House may require very specific calls and allies that not everyone can have. For the pros, this cheese is very easy to execute. All you need is Quina and Ultimecia EX Plus and just press Auto Plus. And this can be faster than the usual leader off because Ultimecia has higher damage output than Leader. This strat can also be viable for ticket mission. We can bring Quina, Ultimecia and the featured character, assuming we have enough calls to handle all the mechanics. Maxing Quina is a good investment and they can be used outside of this combo. Ultimecia and Selphie can also be tokened from the EX shop, so we don't need to wait for their banners to come out. And that's it for the guide. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!